and welcome to episode 96 of my quest to play Norway perfectly on Geoguessr. That is, to achieve a score of 25,000 Geoguessr points by playing maps of each and every single one of Norway's 356 communes. Today we have made it to the commune of Karlsøy. And Karlsøy is located way north in Norway. It is just north of the city of Tromsø, which is the most major hub of northern Norway and the largest city of the area. And as you can see, Karlsøy consists mainly of islands. Well, there is no mainland, and it's just splitting across two of these islands: the Rebbenes Island, and the Ringvass Island. And then there are also people on the Reindeer Island, and this one called Vannøya, the Van Island. There used to be people living. There's also a few people living here at Rebbenes, but as you can see, they have not covered that with the Google car. And I think there's a handful of people on this island, and there's also a few people living here. You can see there's one spot that's featuring on the Geoguessr car. But yeah, the playthrough looks like it will be limited to the Ringvass Island, the Rein Island, and the Van Island. So we'll see once we get going. First, some information about Karlsøy. Karlsøy is one of those maps that I've been looking forward to and dreading at the same time. Mostly when you hear about this area, it's all about what deplorable state the roads are in, and it looks like we're bang on the money right away. And let's see, so we got something to the south. Sort of wondering, oh, whoops, what happened there? Sort of wondering if we might be on, let's see, on the Reinøya, on the Reindeer Island. I'd say roughly there. And I think that's as good as I can pinpoint this one, because there's absolutely no good references here. So, that was pretty much on the cards, 60 meters away. That was a fiercely hard one. Maybe I should have gone for there rather than there, but hey. Well, that means another round of Karlsøy, and boom! Well, did the weather improve? What? Oh. Right. So, back here again. I thought we just did the final round, but I got that one wrong. I'm just gonna plonk it down. Let's see. I think we're on the same bit of road that we were for the starter. Although we might be slightly further along. Yeah, I'm just going to plonk it down here and probably be wrong with a couple of kilometers. Make that 7. Oh wow, I should have checked the directions. Ah, well. Well, I guess we need round 3. No, sorry, round 2. Well, it looks like my slight dread of this map was quite justified. And are we? Yes, we are. We're in the same spot that we were in the previous playthrough, just slightly further down. Let's see. Was this here? Yeah, it was. So here's the animal hotel slash kennel. This is not going to be an easy one, is it? Ooh. And there's absolutely nothing going down here. Oh, wow. There's a hint of a brook, but nothing that I can use. And unfortunately, that boathouse that is here is not visible either. But we can try one tactic. Let's see. 1, 2, 3. Once again. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. So 11 and looking sort of perpendicular to the house. And then we'll see how far to the next house. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17. We're going to call that... Yeah, we're going to call that 17 and 11. So 17 and 11 is 28. So now we need to figure out how far 11 is between these two. So that's 17 from there to there. 17, half of 17 is 8.5, which is roughly there. And then, let's see, 8.5, 4.25, 12 and 3/4 is roughly there, which makes 11 roughly there. Okay, and now we'll try to find an equal distance from, actually we're gonna, yes. So from there to there is 11, and then we'll try to find the same sort of distance. This is not very precise at all, but I think that's as good as we can get it. Oof, just within. Oh man, that was... Okay, and I think we are... Look at the weather. I think we're about on Vanna, this island. And hopefully we are here. Because it seems like we're coming up with some sort of fairly decent bit of population. Facing southeast to some impressive mountains over there. So yeah, we could... That bit there. Or it could be that bit there. Well, we go rather more southeast than I expected. So, let's see if we find any sort of crossroads up here. Because if we are where I think we might be, should be coming up on this crossroads before long. It kind of looks like a... Okay, so this is a community hall. And when there's a community hall, there can often be a football pitch. But here it seems like we will have a school. So... let's see. And here's there's a local grocery store. That could be this one. So, Mr. Jamie Karlsøy. Yes, it is. Right. Okay. So, but of course there's nothing to go by. At all. But we have... I think I'm looking at this bend. And there's a bit of a promontory here. And I'm looking... if I'm looking perpendicular to the road, I'm looking just at the end of that promontory. So... how do we feel about that? I can't be horribly wrong, can it? It was 2 meters away. Excellent. Facing the southeast. I guess we are on somewhere along this strait again. And let's see if there's anything around this bend. Not really, no. Okay, so, but we've got a bend that bends to the left and then bends to the left again. And then we've got a long straight bit of road. And there's an access road here. Going off to something. Oh, it's a skeet range. Skeet shooting range. That might be listed somewhere here. So let's see. How far away from the... seems like we're fairly far south. So this must be it. The Åbornes shooting range. Now let's see. So that will be the Perch Point shooting range. Now let's see, do we have some houses coming up down here? Yeah, they're down there. There's one. And there's another one. So, at least some of these houses are visible from the road. And there is, let's see. Well, I'm still not sold on the idea, though. Wait a minute, it should be a large house coming up. Which just isn't here, is it? Unless... Hav og Fjell. Sea and Mountain. So what's the name of this place then? So that's down here. Right. But we're on this bend. And that place is over there. I'm not sure about this one. Could we find that stream? That is quite likely this one. Yeah, it is. Okay. So we are on this bend somewhere. That building is nowhere to be seen, I think, because it should be around here somewhere, I think. There are a number of buildings down here, and yeah, you can sort of make out a few of them. There's two that are nestled quite closely together. Oh, this is gonna be so missable. But if I run with the theory that these two are those, and now I'm around the bend, actually. Ay. So how far are we from that stream? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So that's 8 away from this thing as well, or rather, from that and that. So if we go back where we were, I can't make out any buildings. I can actually make out that one. There's one there to the east, so we're looking slightly south of that. Let's see. So that could easily be those two. So if we're looking to the east of them, slightly south of them, say that we're looking south by that much. So that's the distance. Then we should be here. And that doesn't seem unreasonable, does it? Because it's right, slight distance before the bend. Let's give that a go. 23 meters. Hoo-wee. And where is this then? Are we back on the Vanna island, or... Well, if we are on Vanna, we mean it must be... No, actually I think I know where we are. I think we might be where we were a little earlier in the previous playthrough. Let's see, just gonna see if I can confirm my hunch. Yep. So we're back in Dorfjord. Unfortunately, no houses visible. Oh, wait a minute, there are houses. Okay, so we are just about to enter the village. So we are coming somewhere here. And we got, let's see, so there's 3 buildings here. Let's see, that house, and that house. Possibly. Let's see. Just check if these access roads. Yeah, that's that final one. So that's that one. Okay, this should be possible to figure out then. Except that, well, except for things. Right. I don't like going with diagonals, but I might have to here. So, let's see. So roughly there. That's so missable. Let's check. Let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4. That's how it's going to be. I'm going to say 5 to the end of that bend, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Actually, I think I'm going to say that I'm midway through this bend. And in that case, that doesn't look so bad, does it? So, yeah, I'm gonna go with that. 11 meters away. Woohoo! And now where is this then? Excuse me. It looks sort of to be the same day. What can we see if we go? Excuse me again. If we go past this little crest, that is a long straight bit of road. So now we're looking south. Okay, so we are on the east coast of something. Yeah, we're looking straight east, so actually we're on the south coast of something. Could we be on the south coast of Vanna, like coming up to the ferry pier or something? Doesn't seem entirely unreasonable. Let's see, so we're heading more or less straight east here. Could we here, for instance? If we are going to be in major trouble. I mean major. It doesn't seem quite right though. We'll just have to have a look around. Tiny little pond. Thing is, I'm not sure what I'm looking at. So now I'm looking straight south, looking across a promontory. And this island does appear to have sort of a curve like so. So that doesn't really match what I'm seeing there, does it? Because if I'm looking westwards, it doesn't, unless we could be here. That seems more like it. Yeah, this is where we are. This is most definitely where we are. Let's just have a look around. This corner here, and then we're getting a fairly, yeah, bend like so. And if I go the other way, we have this bend. Now let's see, where are we? There's a building over there. No, it could be any. We're standing right outside the house. I'm not entirely certain about my pinpointing of this location just yet. It looks to be the right spot, but there's still a couple of wrinkles that need to be ironed out. Let's see. What happened? Where does this road go when I go around this corner? That's the next thing. So if it matches, then we'll go around the bend and then we'll go across. There's a fairly large barn. The things don't quite match up with what I think I should be seeing. So we're not out of the woods yet with this one. Okay, let's go down here. Ah, looky here. Oh, I was so barking up the wrong tree. We were not on Vanna at all. We were here. Because here goes the road over off to Dåfjord, to Skogsfjord, and to Rebbenes Island. Wow. Okay. So that means we were here. And that all of a sudden looks a lot more like what I was looking at. Yeah. So then we have, I think that's probably that one we're seeing over there. And there are no houses until we get to the bend. Here's that big farm building we're looking at. Okay, so we are looking right north at that building, slightly past the middle of it. So Karlsøy. And that ought to be Karlsøy played perfectly. Right. Yep, we needed 2 playthroughs for that one, but we made it in the end. So I was overall quite happy with that one. Well, that is episode 96 in the bag. Check in for episode 97 tomorrow. Until then, bye-bye.